So, how's everybody doing here on this Monday afternoon? The Iceman here, again, with another video on the Iceman's channel. And yeah, so we've had a lot of drama and tension as of late. Well, let's get back to what we're all here for and to talk about some professional wrestling. And tonight on Monday Night Raw, they're going to start the tournament for a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. It's going to continue on to SmackDown's tapings on tomorrow to air on, of course, Thursday. And hopefully, I don't have the information yet, but I'm hoping it's like a 16-man tournament just for the fact because Raw tonight and the tapings tomorrow, and then next week's Raw and SmackDown tapings could end up leading up to the two men that will eventually face each other at the Survivor Series. So we'll just have to wait and see. It's an interesting concept. It hasn't been, I don't think it's really been done since '98, Deadly Games. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And Raw should be a little more viewed tonight, just for the fact this will be the first time, unless via satellite we see a promo cut by uh, the former WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. We'll just have to wait and see on that, and maybe we'll find out a little bit more about what's going on with the Undertaker and Bray Wyatt, and what's gonna happen, what's gonna come down, which will probably be a Survivor Series team versus team concept with Undertaker going up against Bray Wyatt's team, Undertaker's team, obviously, of course. So I'm looking forward to Raw, like I usually do. I usually at least watch the first hour of the show. You can usually get a feel for how good the show is going to be. Um, I will say, I hope um, with this tournament, we don't see the same two people put up against each other. I'd like to see some sort of difference here where we've seen a lot of Cesaro and maybe Kevin Owens. Let's not see that. Let's see maybe if Cesaro's even in the tournament, which he probably will, say a Cesaro against somebody else and Kevin Owens against somebody else. There's going to be a lot of stars that usually don't get some airtime that between tonight and tomorrow night and next week's Raw and SmackDown episodes as well. So this is a good thing for those guys because, as we all know, Raw has really been focused on a handful of people, and this gives the opportunity for some of these other superstars to, get into the spotlight for a live TV show and for a TV taping for SmackDown. So hopefully the ratings will do well. I'm looking forward to the show. And like I said, everybody is always, complaining about the ratings. Ratings to me, like I've said before, I don't care about the ratings because it doesn't affect me. All I want to see is a halfway decent show. And, regardless, I mean, there's times I do tune out because there's other shows that I look forward to watching on a Monday night. And I say, why not watch them? Because I can always finish watching a Raw the following day. So, anyway, so that should be interesting. John Cena was on the Today Show this morning. He did a cooking segment. Uh, but so he's still, the ambassador for the WWE, so to speak. I didn't see it. I forgot about it, to be quite honest with you. And I'm sure in some way he plugged the Survivor Series. Um, and I'm sure he was, I don't know if he was asked a question about Seth Rollins or not. I'll have to go back and find the video. But so yeah, so Cena there. Finn Balor is supposed to be uh, backstage on Raw tonight, whether or not he makes an appearance, because with the absence of Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, and John Cena, um, and with Rollins, who does get a lot of airtime, I'm sure we're going to see a bit of the Authority tonight, and that's okay because we really haven't seen them out there for a very long period of time. This should be interesting. You know, they're going to come out and they're going to talk about the tournament probably to open up the show. So, yeah, a lot of people are talking about, there are rumors going around that it would be John Cena and Undertaker at WrestleMania 32. I don't think they've wrestled each other since like 2007, 2008. So it's been a long time. Um, Being in Texas, if this match does come to be, there's no way the Undertaker is going to lose this match. I mean, I think it's pretty much a given that the Undertaker, this will probably be his last WrestleMania. And I think this is how the WWE is thinking it as well. He's facing probably the WWE's biggest star in the last 10 years. And what a way for him to go out than none other than defeating John Cena. And I think this, could be a very, very good draw. A lot of other people aren't happy with it because they're looking to see Sting and Undertaker. Um, but, whether that happens or not, we don't know. Right now, they're talking about John Cena and The Undertaker for WrestleMania 32. I have no problem with it. Um, I think the card is going to be stacked. I honestly do believe that Triple H will be facing The Rock probably at WrestleMania 32. There's going to be like 3 or 4 big, big matches for WrestleMania. So it's going to be an interesting 2016. Um, and I will say this: um, it can't be worse than what 2015 has been. It has not been a great year for the WWE. There are many of those that would disagree with me. Um, I do think the biggest thing out of this year has been the Seth Rollins Championship run, and also the United States Championship with John Cena, doing his open challenge. So I think, you know, with those two, they pretty much carried the load for the WWE. And I don't see how, you know, people can disagree with that. But I'm sure there'll be those out there that will. But again, it's my opinion, and you all have yours. So again, I'm looking forward to Raw tonight. And like I said, let's get back into the thick of things, and that's the world of professional wrestling. Um, in a week or so, I will be taking a little bit of time off. I don't know how long it will be. I know I've said this before, but this is, the next time, after next week, you will not see me with this background anymore. You will not see me in this apartment anymore. Whenever I do a video, whether it be via the phone or via my computer, it will be a totally different background. So, with all that being said, you know, uh, reality is more important than the luxury of sitting uh, here on a webcam and talking, on YouTube. So, what's more important? It's the obvious. So, all right, guys, peace out. Have yourself a great, great Monday, and be sure to check out Monday Night Raw because I just think the show is not going to be disappointing. We'll see y'all next time.